Okay, so I didn't get a garden tour done in January because of bad weather, and now we're here in February and it started snowing. So I'm just going to do a really quick whistle-stop tour and show you what's growing in February in the kitchen garden. Come on, Dill. So here we are at one of the meshed beds, and what you're seeing down there is the beautiful Brassica plant. That's a broccoli plant, and that's surviving really well so far. Not worried at all about the cold and the frost, and hopefully I'll have some crops to show you in the next couple of months on that one. And then in front of those are the garlic. So we've got 2 rows of normal garlic, and then we have got some elephant garlic here. Still smaller than the main crop garlic, so we'll see what happens to those. Now let's see if we can have a sneak peek at the field beans. So I've got these under a little fleece hoop, and I'm quite pleased I did that now. So there they are. So a little like broad beans. I've not grown them before, and I'm really hoping we get a crop from these because I've never even eaten them before. So we'll see how close to broad beans they are, hopefully. But for now, I'm wrapping them back up. So here's the other netted hooped raised bed, and that golden chard I showed you back in December, still going actually and starting to show signs of life. And this pink passion chard is really showing signs of life, so I think this will be really growing as the light starts coming in mid-February. And you can see these are really dark leaves, they're beautiful. And then we've got some more brassicas. So the bed's looking a bit over full now. Hopefully they'll all survive. And we've got some of that red Russian kale here. Totally fine outside, doesn't need to be under cover, at least here on the south coast of England. It's grown really well without any protection other than the mesh. And same again down this end of the bed, we've got another red Russian kale and a broccoli plant that needs some of those yellowing leaves taken off. Hopefully some of these brassicas at least will give us a great crop as we move ahead towards spring. Please let it be soon. Okay, so here we are in the covered raised bed, and in this bed we've still got this amazing chervil. This has been really happy. I've been harvesting that and sharing it. We've got some parsley at the back there, and the red Russian kale is still doing well. And then we've got some rocket growing. I've let that get a bit big because I've barely been out here, and it's kind of suffocated the fennel, so I don't think we're going to have much of a fennel crop this year. Here you can see the red Grenoble lettuce is really coming into its prime, and the winter density is a bit bendy from being fleeced, but it's still going and it's still picking. And then a few weeks ago in the cold, this chard was really suffering, so I cut it right back, got rid of all the leaves that had been damaged by the constant frosts, and now really happy again. Golden chard the same, looking good. And then as you can see, well, I've barely been out here with the cold. I've got loads of chervil, a bit of overgrown rocket, and even a bit of salad rocket still going in the corner there. So this bed, thankfully, is keeping all of my veg going, and we're still getting lots of salads when I can bear to run out and pick it, and still lots of kale too, so it's wonderful. But I am going to fleece this back up now because we are going to have snow for a few days, I think. We're just not used to it here by the sea. Okay, now this is the little 1 metre by 1 metre bed, which is really close to the house, and this is the one I've been harvesting off more often as it's been so cold. So we've still got the winter density lettuce. This is a cos lettuce, grown really well, and it's great to just come out and pick a few leaves on that. Red Grenoble have just been picked. We've got some rocket and we've got some winter marvel. So let's wrap this one back up. And this is one of the benefits of having a kitchen garden. I don't have anywhere near as much room as I'd like to grow things, but I can grow through winter because I can come out and fleece things up if needs be really easily, even though I don't really want to, quite honestly. So I'm just taking a bit of shelter for me and the camera under the swing seat. So if you enjoyed this whistle-stop tour of the kitchen garden, please give it a thumbs up and encourage me for coming out here in the snow. I know it's not much compared to lots of other people's weather, but we're not used to it here. So I'm going to go back indoors and I'll see you next week with another video. See you next time.